Oh, that's camera one. Okay. Yep. Dance and Stuff Show, episode 8.
8? Wow.
Take
1. Okay, well, here we are. Sponsored by, just for the taste of it,
Just for the taste of it.
Diet Coke!
I've never been interested in...
Do you want one? You know what I've been reading? What I've been reading, that's so me, that I just started reading today and I've read 5 pages of, is Bette Davis's autobiography called The Lonely Life.
Ugh.
I gotta say, it's really, I think you'd kind of like it though. It reminds me a bit of you. On her very first page, she says, I've never liked Vogues and this whole new thing of everyone blaming their mama and papa for everything. It's gotta go. It's your life, it's your mistakes. Deal with it.
Je agree.
It's like so New England insane. Like, it's just really, but she's also hyperbolic you can be hyperbolic, but she is in this actress way that you are absolutely not.
But yeah,
we would be like the sum, like us
Bette
together
Davis.
would make maybe Bette Davis.
Meryl Streep was doing a little voiceover.
Were you hanging out with Meryl this weekend?
Yeah.
I love that when you get to see her when you go to the
I know.
Hamptons.
Sister Meryl.
I mean, the two of you, it's uncanny.
She was doing a voiceover for like a little homage to Bette Davis on TMC. It's like, you know how they do commercials. We were watching this thing and Meryl Streep's like, I learned so much from watching Bette Davis movies as a child.
I've seen this.
On and on.
Yeah.
And my mom looks at it and she goes, she was never very good looking.
That's absolutely right. About Bette Davis? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Nasty.
Is she... Well, she seems like, don't fuck with her. She's absolutely like, I'm not having it.
She's a nasty woman. Wow, the way that people were allowed to act on camera in the old days is so insane.
It's literally my time. Like, I missed it. Like, I can't believe I missed that time. And here I am in 2019 trying to be like,
regular.
I can't do it. Talk about it.
I know, when you try to be regular, it's so like inauthentic. It's so
speaking of, I
strange.
didn't get this commercial I had a call back
I'm
for.
sorry.
They were like, stay on hold. You might be flying to Vancouver tomorrow. Didn't happen. Let me be regular.
I hate it when you do this. This isn't regular. I'm not gonna look.
Is it so humiliating?
I'm not gonna hear.
You're not gonna hear it or look at it, clog it up. You know what I really love? The Diet Coke. And when I drink Diet Coke,
it's hideous.
Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Oh my.
Like,
you
no
don't
musicality.
seem regular. You seem like you've had a lobotomy.
Straight people.
I went to my brother's child's 6th birthday.
Was there a lot of straight people there?
Only, exclusively.
And were you like, hey, little queens. Ooh, look at all your little queen babies.
No, but all the parents were like, whoa, it's like, we haven't met you. We've just heard about you. And I was like, oh, okay. So, hey. And they're all very nice. And they all had children that looked exactly indistinguishable from one another. Just blonde things running around in the pool, etc. My brother got a bouncing castle for the kids for the day.
Did you get in it?
I did. It reeked.
Ugh, of?
Feet.
Ugh.
It arrives in something the size of a cooler.
No.
Yes.
Wait, like this?
No, bigger than that.
Like that?
Like a cooler. Have you ever seen a cooler? You know.
Yes, I was just with a cooler
Not the
this
kind,
weekend,
not
like
that,
an igloo.
No,
no.
More the kind that are on the ground. You open the lid.
Oh, that has like Diet Cokes in it.
Exactly. At one point, a balloon got caught in one of the tubes, and the whole castle like instantly deflated.
Were there children in it?
No, because at that
can you
point,
imagine?
this is incredible. The Mr. Softy truck came to the house. At this party, it was sugar galore because Mr. Softy came. Everyone got their things. A lot of kids got blue dipped cones, which was terrifying.
What was that? What is that?
Blueberry.
Ick.
My littlest nephew, the 2-year-old, Henry, got a Hello Kitty ice cream pop that just looked like hot pink garbage. It was all over his face, all over his body. Maria was holding him, was dripping all over her, didn't mind at all.
You can't when you're a parent. You have to just like sign up for like sticky.
That really gave me the
heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, clean it up.
Quick, put him in a hot tub of Clorox.
These crazy cupcakes came out. And then I stupidly had made a cake in the morning, one of the Japanese jiggle cakes that I
love.
destroyed. That was so sad. So I finished the whole cake. It would all came out very beautifully. And then as I turned it, you have to like take it in your hand and then put it on the thing. I think it was still too hot. As I flipped it, it just disintegrated over my hand.
Like that house, like the castle. It just like pooped out.
Yes.
It prolapsed.
So half of the cake was just guts.
Yeah.
And then I camouflaged it with a lot of mint sprigs and blueberries, but it actually tasted not good.
Oh.
It was a different recipe that I won't make again from tasty.com. Don't make it. I make it from like a Japanese YouTube channel called like David Chang. No, that's not right. David Chang is definitely not a Japanese name.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
I thought we would have snacks.
Oh my God. We get to eat on camera. I thought this was forbidden.
Isn't that fun? I know, but I thought, you get hungry and stuff, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if, we had some snacks?
I never liked a cashew.
Really?
No, they're too soft to be called nuts. So like I went down today to get on the J to come here and it said 17 minutes. And I thought, that's actually dangerous. That's actually dangerous. I will die.
Hang on, I just need to eat a couple more chips.
Did I tell you I went to the Mark Morris show? The middle piece was this piece I'd never seen from 10 years ago called Empire Garden.
Strikes Back.
You can actually watch it online if you type in Mark Morris Empire Garden.
Strikes Back.
It's in an outdoor concert. The first piece is not Empire Garden, so it's like a little confusing, but fast forward to the middle piece. And it's to Ives music, and it was really good. It was really good.
You love Mark Morris.
Sometimes not.
That's true.
But I really love that middle piece. Sam Black, who's been in the company for 100 years.
She's so good.
I went to the show on the Friday night, and it was Sam Black's second to last performance. And his last performance was Saturday night, but that was the night of the blackout, and the show was canceled.
So there was a blackout in New York. Sam, blackout. Well, there's no reason why Sam can't do one more
He is the rehearsal director now. So
final performance in the Mark Morris Company whenever he wants. And then after that, he could go, you know what? I'm just going to do one more
That's like me.
final performance. I'm not going to
retired.
dance anymore. I'm just going to do this Pam Tanowitz show and this Jack Ferber show in 2021.
Are you making another show?
For the future.
But you did make the one at Bard. That's why it feels like nothing ever happened. Because when you make something at Bard, it's as if
Nothing
it never
ever
happened.
It's
Until it
absolutely-
wins a Tony. On Broadway, Oklahoma. Still in theaters.
Check it out.
As I was walking up the subway stairs today, a smaller woman in front of me was very much in her phone and in her pocketbook, slowly going up the steps as we were
Push her
all-
back behind you down the stairs.
And I just, from right behind her, in her ear was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?
It is that point in summer, ladies, gentlemen, and other, when
Are you okay?"
where you just start to go, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
So I've been on the Instagram. They really are learning who I am, and they're constantly presenting me with ads for things I want.
Oh, Instagram
I
ads,
want nearly everything. Oh, get these weird lady sandals. I'll be like, I love those. So
We
more
own
and more I
Melissa's.
find they're not even. Sometimes it's Melissa.
Well.
More and more I find myself clicking on shop now.
Oh, I saw one that was like skin cream for
Oh,
old
it's
men.
always something
It was
for your
skin
skin,
cream for
your
old
hair.
men, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I need it.
Like, you can do it with egg whites. Just like smear some egg whites here, and then they like. But then once it washes off, you're just back city again.
Yeah. Discount.
Yeah, but it is amazing. It really works. Like
Have
for
you
that
put
moment.
egg whites under your eyes before?
No, not yet.
Was there anything else that had come up in
Yes.
particular?
So one thing that came up was your massager.
And you got it.
Well, I got your massager.
Uh-huh.
It looks exactly like it. It looks exactly like it.
But it's
and
not.
and when you clicked on shop now, it said $399, red stripe, no longer $125. I said, yes, please, I'll have that. So I immediately was like, shop now, buy the thing. I thought, well, this is funny. It's not called the thing. I couldn't remember what your thing was called. It definitely wasn't called Hypervolt. So I thought, well, it's a duplicate Hypervolt.
Why don't you text
They're probably
me?
Made from the same molds. I'll get it.
Molds, because you know how you make anything is there's molds of everything. They just get pressed in
Right,
by
because
whatever
if you
material
don't manage
it is, it
to...
opens and
I
that's
saw
it.
that movie Joy with Jennifer Lawrence, where
didn't.
someone else got her molds for her, the Wonder Mop or whatever, and then she went in and she said, no, you didn't.
Give me back my molds.
And she got her molds back, and then she's, rich.
Oh.
That's a true story.
And she plays someone who invents a mop?
Remember the mop where you twist it and it like wrings itself out? Oh, so the Powervolt took some time to arrive.
Sure.
And I got it. And in a box, everything Chinese. There's not one bit of English writing besides my name and address. Even the whole instruction booklet, all Chinese. It came in a very nice little suitcase with all the parts, etc. The texture of the ball is different than yours.
It's just hard plastic.
It's
A sponge?
It's like a Nerf. Because yours is more like a rubber ball.
Yeah, it's a little more
Mine's
of
not
like
that.
a hardcore.
Like the blue balls. Originally, I plugged it in, I got a power, I started using it, I thought, wow, it works. It's not as quiet as yours, so I was like, I'm scared. Then things started to go wrong, where like, if I unplugged it, it no longer worked at all. And I was like, well, I can't keep this plugged in all the time. This is crazy. I also can't return it because like China. In the same way that I once had a shaver that was possessed by a ghost where it never lost its power for 5 years.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was incredible.
Never lost its charge 5 years.
And you never plugged it in?
Never.
Yeah.
Always worked. This suddenly became possessed and decided it was going to be okay.
Oh.
And now it seems to be okay, but I am scared it's going to explode my hand off.
It works just as hard as mine works.
Yeah, it's intense. I've
Oh,
actually
great.
been using it on my scar because I'm trying to break up the tissue.
Oh,
I had a sequel to this ordering things online story.
Okay.
Which is that
Part 2 of ordering things online.
this is related to cancer, which is that when you don't have a normal rectum anymore, and I was told this by my doctors who said one of the side effects may be leakage or seepage, I think was the word. And I thought, well, excuse me?
Seepage?
And so I asked my oncologist, I says, how can I prevent seepage in my future? He's like, well, do your Kegels or whatever.
Pull
And
up.
what's interesting is that I don't really have seepage, but I do feel it's difficult for me to get clean when wiping.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure
Baby
why.
wipes.
I do need baby wipes, but it just does feel like I can't. It's not as good as it used to be.
Okay.
The closure mechanism.
Okay, because everything is sort of like this a little more.
No, it's not. No, I'm not prolapsed. The inner few centimeters, I think, all participate in really like
Pull up.
go back up.
And yours are up
I
like
don't.
this.
No, it's so mean.
Kidding.
But at any rate, I find that if I keep my undercarriage really like hair free, it makes cleaning easier.
Yes, so you've got like a trimmer to
Well,
buzz
I'm too
your
scared to like shave or
anus
trim
hair with.
because it's a very dynamic area in terms of like the crevasse and the
Yeah.
angles and the facets of it all.
The maze.
So many facets.
You know, the complete maze
Right.
of the male.
So
butt.
then, because Instagram knows me, they advertised a herbal depilatory cream, like Nair, but
Oh.
herbal.
Oh, work. Did you
Right.
get it? Did you use it?
I did.
And?
Success.
Do you think
China.
I could use it here?
Absolutely.
Did it burn?
No. Oh, well, on some of my particularly thin skin, it burned a little, but not
A little
much.
bit on your asshole it burned.
No. On the, like, if a little got up onto the scrotum.
Wow, cool. I want to come over and use that.
I'll give it to you.
Use some of that Nair.
And it comes with a spatula, so then you scrape your hairs off.
Wow.
It does have a smell.
Ammonia, I'm sure.
But it's herbal,
I
supposedly.
knew this queen who used to Nair her. Who else used to Nair her hole? And I was trying to think of like.
That's correct. I
another
mean, what else are you
word
going to say?
I couldn't do. I was like, there we go. And she would, and I was like, that's got to burn, girl. And she would she would lay on the floor in the bathroom and put her heels on the tub and a fan. and like put a little fan there so it just blow.
I was in
on
the
it.
same situation. I was on my bed on a towel, legs up, fan far away, but unnecessary. I didn't need it. And then I just would I was looking at my phone and kept track of the time.
How long did it take?
5 to 8 minutes.
Amazing. Do you think it could remove?
Yes.
remove
I think you could
eyebrow?
literally remove everything.
Wow. I want to know what it is that's killing the hair.
Something bad.
They're like, it's herbal. It's still like, well, chemicals are also from nature.
It didn't smell like tea tree or whatever.
No, it smelled like ammonia
strong.
or something. You feel like just beautiful. Like, I feel, wouldn't it be amazing if in West Side Story it's after she's like nared her undercarriage? And
That's why
she's
she
like,
feels so pretty. That's why she's
like,
playing with silks.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like.
Like I feel pretty. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear like a tunic and my Melissa sandals and just walk around South Street Seaport.
South Street Seaport. What a treat.
I said street, didn't I?
know.
Didn't I say
We'll go
South
back to the
Street
tape.
Seaport? I'm pretty sure I said South Street Seaport. Walk around South Street Seaport. It's a hard one, I will say, especially if you're gay.
I walked into that little cobblestone area the other day thinking, oh, how charming, I'll get lunch. There was almost no food to be found. There was one restaurant. It's like, oh, ye old times of the
And
South
what did you
Street.
get, like fried clams?
No, I did not get food.
No. I was thinking today about how global warming is, for the world, it's the world's version of self-care.
Yeah, the world's like, I need to get rid of these hideous pests.
The world's like, oh, this is so... It's like, you know, when you get sick or something and people are like, well, you're sick because you need to rest, you know? And for this, it's like the world's like, I'm sick.
Ugh, we're so hideous.
But tell you what, I'm not going to recycle this. I'm going to do my part to speed up global warming and get us out of here.
That picture of that sea turtle worked like a charm.
The
Because
sea
I have
turtle
never
with
seen the straw, any kind of like recycle me movement go so fast as the straws.
With these, it wasn't it the...
No.
it had its head stuck through one of
That was
this.
a long time ago when we were told to cut through those. This is now the
I
straws.
throw these right into the...
Jack,
I put the...
Who am I? I'm the sea turtle with the straws up its nose.
I didn't see that.
Oh, well, it's a very disturbing picture that has caused a craze, which I love. And that's why Donald Trump, did you know that Donald Trump in his gift baggies is including bags of red MAGA straws that are plastic?
Yeah. He's like, make straws great again.
Yeah.
I believe said that.
MSGA.
He's so dumb. He's so stupid and hideous and cruel. And so is everyone who supports him. And there's a lot of them.
I cannot believe it.
It isn't
If you support Donald
amazing.
Trump and you happen to be watching this show, which there's no way you wouldn't have gotten this far. A long time ago when people voted for him, I thought, you know what? That's your right.
You can't have any of this on this show. This is a comedy. This is a comedy show. Can you imagine if all of a sudden tilted to me and Reed being like, kill yourself. You know what? Fucking die. I hate you.
I mean, in a way, it is a comedy.
Were there asteroids when the dinosaurs were wiped off the world?
I think there was a global catastrophe that caused something. And I'm not science, so I don't know.
I am. I'm Jack Guy, the science woman.
Do you know that I've seen Bill Nye several times IRL?
Oh, have you been like, thank you?
He was dating, or is dating, a woman named Lynette, formerly Lynette Hitchen, who was a principal dancer at Pacific Northwest Ballet, who now works at New York City Ballet as the shoe woman.
I love all my shoes.
This is incredible. When you're dealing with Lynette as a costume designer and you say, for example, we want the shoes to be gold, she'll come in with samples of different gold point shoes and she'll try them on for you because she'll bring in shoes in her own size and her feet are incredible.
And she'll just put them on and twirl around and be like, what do you like?
Yes.
Wouldn't you gag if you went to Nike and you're like, I don't know if I want those or those. And the queen was like, BRB. And she came back in both, one shoe on one and one on the other and was like, do you love this shoe?
And then did a backflip.
Do you love this shoe?
They work.
Right, yeah. And then it was like, da-da-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. What's that musical?
I don't know. It's Broadway's next hit musical, and it's about
Broadway's next hit musical. Is it hot in here? The global warming musical.
I was thinking more along the lines of, World War II. Is Cabaret World War II?
Uh-huh. Is Dear Evan Hansen World War II?
Yes. Oh my God.
What?
Waving through a window of the trains taking you to the camps.
Oh.
Anyways, we love you.
We loves you. Bye.
Bye.
Heard you were.
Use your umbrellas in the sun. So important.
You get fever blisters.
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. See you
Tune in
next time.
Bye.
Bye.